Information, news, and entertainment on demand.
WSRadio.com.
Welcome to the Mary Goulet Show, cultivating a rich interior. Now, here's Mary.
Welcome back to the program. Okay, so in the first segment, I was talking about the language and nature of our ego and our heart and our gut instinct. And we want to live in the land of something tells me, because that is your gut. That's your soul. And that's where cultivate a rich interior and go with your gut get married. Because in this book, the last chapter is the bonus chapter, the soul of your gut. We all are a soul. We don't just have a soul. We are a soul in a body. So the soul is pure wisdom and knowingness about why we're here. We all have a mission. That mission has a purpose. The purpose is fueled by passion, so it can be fun, and it's executed through service. So when someone is saying, is this all there is to life? They feel that there's lacking some kind of meaning or fulfillment. It's because their ego has run its course. They got the college education, they got the job, they got the house, they got the husband, they got the kids. That's all your ego's machination. The soul is crying and aching for expression. And that's what satisfies that feeling that is meaningful and fulfilling on a deep, deep level that only you can do. Other people can assist along the way, but it really is, it comes from you. And I really believe that musicians, artists, people in the creative force world, they experience that on a deeper level, because artists don't, it's not, when you're an artist in any way, shape, or form, it's not a mental process. It is a soulful process being expressed. So they feel blessed. They feel gifted. They feel, wow. They listen for the lyrics. They listen for the melodies. They wait to see what is going to be on the canvas. And they feel very fortunate because there's a feeling that comes along with being able to tap into that expression. Trusting your gut is the door. We want to unlock that door, open it, and trust it implicitly. And then get more familiar with cultivating that rich space, your soulful expression. So I said in the last segment that I would give you a little visual about how you are rightly to be in control of how you make decisions. So the ego and the heart and the gut are going to go for a ride. And the gut says, I'm going to take you where I know your soul wants to be. And the ego says, it's a little red convertible. And the ego says, I get to drive. So he jumps behind the wheel. The heart jumps into the back seat and with wind blowing through her hair says, I want country music on. She just cares about how she feels. Free, listening to great country music. The gut gets in the passenger seat and says, totally fine. You can drive. You can listen to music. I'm the GPS. I'm going to tell you to drive. And when I say turn, you turn. Okay, so they head off, all in agreement. About the third directive, the ego starts questioning because the ego doesn't know where. And it's thinking, maybe I should take over. And the gut says, no, just let me tell you when to take the next left or the next right. That's kind of your breadcrumbs throughout your day. It's not going to tell you where he's taking you. He might give you a big vision. I mean, we all get, I would love to do this in my life. And the ego's like, whoa, that might be too scary. Or how can we do that and not believe in it? So trust that. Keep the red convertible in your mind on how it's truly supposed to work for our benefit is, okay? Then, here are a couple other things I want to share with you from my book about the gut. The gut is truth. If you're not listening to your gut, then you're listening to either your ego or your emotions, and that's a train wreck in the long run. Your head, your ego, your head, will have an agenda and be emotionally attached to an outcome. Those two are not good. You can have a vision of what you want to do. You can have a goal. But when we become emotionally attached, instead of in a place of knowingness, then we're manipulating events to try and make something happen and having that agenda. When we have an agenda, we have to change other people and circumstances to make it work. And that's not your gut. Your gut is way more trusting than that. And the reason why we do that is because we don't like blind roads. We want to know what's around the corner. And we have to learn to trust that we're safe and just cultivate that gut knowingness. Our gut is courage-based, has no fear, and it's completely neutral. It's not giving you emotion when it gives you a directive. It takes on forgiveness of the past and has confidence in the future. I already said your gut is neutral. It's a messenger. That's a really good way to put it, too. It's just the messenger telling you what your soul wants you to do. That vibrant, active, creative, passionate part of who you are. Your gut is like, can I just unleash this on you? Trust me. Your gut is faith. If your gut's telling you to make a change in your life, its main concern is not going to be your level of comfort. It knows what lies ahead. Your gut is faith and is most potent in the present. Don't be a time traveler. Be potent in the present moment. Don't worry about the future. It's being handled each moment of every day. Your gut is an observer. Remember I talked about being an observer of people? Just kind of like stand back and just stop thinking and just observe them. Are they congruent with their words and facial expressions or whatever? It's very interesting. Your gut is calm and patient. Trusts blindly. Knows you'll be okay even if you're uncomfortable, because the more you trust your gut, the more comfortable you are with it. You gain a confidence in yourself that's unparalleled. Trust me, it works. It works. So that after a while, you don't even have to check yourself. Am I, like I call it doing a gut check, am I doing my ego here right now? Because when it's precarious and you don't have that reinforcement to go right back to your gut, you got to take a little time, go, and step back. So it's definitely worthwhile to live in your gut knowingness, because it is the number one way you're going to create the life you truly want. And your ego is getting exhausted trying to figure out how to give it to you. You can't the older we get, the more exhausted and deflated we become trying to create a meaningful, fulfilling life. Everything could be perfectly fine on the outside. Bills are paid, house is nice, kids are healthy, job is good, relationship's great. All of that can be great on the outside, but I've heard too many people say, there's just something missing. There's something inside that is this my life? I'm like, nope, you're just listening to your ego too much. So go to gowithyourgut.net. Check out some of my other episodes. Get a copy of your free download as well. And I'd love to hear from you. You can email me, mary@marygoulet.net. Thanks for listening.
been bragging about Progressive Medical Center to you guys for years, and I'm so excited to have Dr. Agoli with us because, Dr. Agoli, a lot of people walk through your doors, and some of their biggest problems are they're just fatigued, they're tired all the time, and even though they're dieting and exercising, they cannot get the weight off. Why is that?
It's a combination of poor metabolism, inappropriate eating, but more importantly, it's due to a lack of education and really doing the right testing. A lot of our patients are metabolically compromised. What does that mean? Their metabolism is not functioning. The metabolism is responsible for all physical and chemical processes necessary to sustain life, and that includes energy. And without cellular energy, your body is not going to be a burning machine. Let's get back and teach our listeners to be a fat-burning machine.
It's been a lot easier to maintain my weight since Progressive Medical Center started treating me with all-natural supplements, learning proper nutrition, and that can be you today. No more frustrations about being tired or overweight. So why don't you get a hold of Progressive Medical Center today through progressivemedicalcenter.com.
This is your life, live it well.
Successful cyber attacks have increased 46% in the last 4 years. Cybersecurity is everyone's responsibility. Arm and protect yourself with information from Securing Our eCity Foundation. They're a nonprofit offering free seminars and online resources to help us, our businesses, and community to live and work in a safer cyber world. Contact Securing Our eCity Foundation at securingourecity.org or call 619-630-2444.
As a direct sales leader, you know you need a wide range of skills. You also need to pass those skills along to your team because growing other leaders is the key to growing your organization and your income. Team Connections will provide you with the leadership training you need to make it happen by joining our first Friday call each month. But you don't have to take our word for it. You can try First Friday absolutely free by joining us for a special free preview call on August 24th. For more information, visit Team Connections on Facebook or visit our website at www.teamconnections.org First Friday.
No family can survive on 2 incomes anymore, let alone 1. If you are supplementing your family's income working from home, then tune into The Cash Flow Show, Direct Sales Radio. The Cash Flow Show, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time.
This is Bill Gruber with BizVid Communications, a Southern California video production leader. We've been honored to sponsor, produce, write, and host many of the fine programs on WS Radio over the years. So we understand how important the internet and your website exposure are. As video producers, we know the tricks and secrets to incorporate video to increase your search engine optimization and business success. Visit bizvidcommunications.com to see what we can do for you. BIZVID communications.com.